Hey guys, how are you doing? Just doing a quick vlog. Hopefully this is quick. Yeah, so I haven't been back at the gym for nearly a year. The last time I went there was back in August. The reason is that I haven't been able to find a good replacement for my old gym near work. There's actually one that I did find, but it, it takes quite a lot of work to get there. There's some distance from where I work, and I have been there for a few times, but I'm finding it very difficult to stay motivated, going back and forth there every few days. And yeah, it's been difficult to say the least. So I had to discontinue going there. And then, yeah, the reason why I did it, I'm not coming back to my old gym, which is very conveniently near from where I work, is that they've raised their prices to a point that I can't budget. I cannot allot a portion of my monthly budget to go into the gym, because I have a lot of expenditures that I have to think about. Some immediate necessities. Others are more long term. So just paying for my bills. I have bills, guys. I've also started paying insurance last year, so that has been a factor. And I've also been saving up for a trip and other long term plans that I have in mind. So yeah, and yeah, I know that it's that money should not be an issue, but for someone like me who doesn't earn as much as I should in the job that I have, um, or at least with given the state of the economy, what I earn does not cover all the stuff that I have to spend necessarily. So I have to spend on food, all the stuff, food and other necessities, basic necessities, and also contribute to family expenditures for family things. Hmm. So meanwhile, I have been looking through other gyms. There was one that I went to the other day, but it felt more like a too good to be true, and I kind of like it. And it's also a stone's throw away from where I work. Unfortunately, they require their clients to have credit cards, and I don't have a credit card, and I don't plan to have a credit card. I don't plan to have long-term debt, other than the one I have, courtesy of our national government. Yeah, and as much as the salespeople try to persuade me to get a membership in their gym, I politely declined my their invitation and expressed my non-interest in joining their gym. That and all everything they're trying to sell me sounds too good to be true. And it is true. Unfortunately, other than the credit card thing, is that their initial payment is a little too steep for me, for my liking. So no. Sadly, all other gyms are not an option for me right now. Um, I would love to go to a gym near where I live. Unfortunately, I, the gym that I've been going to for the past few years, since 2005, have closed shop 2 years ago. There are no other gyms nearby. I have to go to the next city or town to go there with similar price points, and I don't want to go there because it's too inconvenient for me to go. And there are also places where it seems nice, but it's a little it it's in a very commercial area where there are certain elements, unsafe elements that I'm a little concerned that it's not worth going there. So that's not an option either. So uh yeah. So what I'm left with is the choice of no, not the choice, but the only option of trying to stay fit is running. Every, every few days, every few days, sometimes Monday, sometimes Tuesday, at least once or twice a week, I do morning jogs before before work hours. There's a partner work where I go to do my runs, and it's been a very it's a very nice alternative from going to the gym. Although I would love to have more than that. I don't want to do just running. I also want to lift heavy weights. And yeah, at home here at the house, we have a mini gym. Mini gym, just a bench, a couple pairs of weights, uh, a pair of 20s, a pair of 15s, and a pair of 5s, and and a and a bar, and a bar and a curl bar. I don't know what you call the bar where you do your bicep curls. That's the one. Those are the ones. So yeah, and all I do usually are chest bench presses and anything that could alter from actual uh, for an actual workout. Uh, but it's kind of annoying though, at least for me. In The problem is me that I don't have I don't other than if I'm not going to a gym, I don't have a program to begin with. So I just do what I can with the tools that I have. I just have to be resourceful. And right now, my only option is doing this home, doing my workouts at home after going to work, where I'm already tired, I'm already hungry, and then and then uh, I have to do my runs every morning, and not every morning I'm always up to it, because I go to work very sleepy, and I already have a huge deficiency with my sleep, so I try to make up for lost sleep at in the office. So it's also kind of compromising my morning runs lately. So I don't want to do that. And yeah, I'm not getting any younger. I'm turning 30 this year. So and yeah, so there's that factor, and I also have nieces to look after. I'm the designated tito in the family who looks after my siblings' children, and I don't want to disappoint them. I also need to have the strength to catch up with my nieces and nephews. So I have to get strong. I have to be strong. I have to be physically strong. I have to be mentally strong. Yeah, I also try to look after my mental health because, you know, not getting the amount of uh, mental brain power you need to do everything I need to do in a day is compromising my whole self. So I try to improve myself. Yeah, and I don't have a diet. My diet consists of whatever I can eat, but something that I don't have to eat always. So as much as possible, I try to avoid junk food, but sometimes the junk food comes to me. But I don't eat them every day. Just grab and eat, but not all the time. While I have been able to stave off of cola, soft drinks for almost 10 years now. It my thirst for soft drinks for soda has been replaced with milk tea. So I'm thinking of cutting that off for a while. Just just see if I could last at least a week without milk tea and see where to go from there. And yeah, and I haven't been prepping my own meals lately. Partially because there's a lot of food in the house and I don't want to waste food, especially my dad likes to cook a lot of food, so we have food for that would last for the week. So I don't want to waste money on food. I don't want to spend so much money on food for food preparations for my lunches. So I try to pack my own lunch from what we already have in our fridge. So it's been difficult. It's been difficult because sometimes um, the food when that cook, it's good, but not but all of the time it doesn't have a lot of vegetables. So I need my vegetables. I won't say that they're not healthy, but let's say that not all the time I get a balanced nutrition for all for for the week. Just sometimes when my dad cooks during the weekends, do I feel a lot healthier. But during the week, there's not a lot of vegetables that were cooked, and yeah, I don't always have that time to cook. But when I do, I try to cook with vegetables in mind. So I'm between a rock and a hard place as far as physical health goes. My priority is always my mental health. Trying to make up a lot of sleep, trying to be to prioritize some of the things that I need to prioritize without compromise. And yeah, sometimes at the cost of my physical state, I'm apparently gaining some weight on my everywhere, and I don't want to look bloated. I don't want to look fat. Yeah, it's being kind of concerning that I have people have been certainly noticed that I'm getting fatter, and then they started commenting that I'm getting fatter. I don't want people commenting that I'm getting fatter. And even if I wasn't, fat, even if I don't look fat here, if I look fat on the waist down, and regardless, people like to comment on people's appearances, regardless. So yeah, there's that struggle. I just don't want to be that person who, been constantly thinking about the food they eat, who always thinks about calories and such, because that's not a healthy way of thinking. And yeah, it just doesn't feel right when people tell me what to eat and what not to eat. I mean, if it's good for you, it's good for you. But sometimes, I just also want to eat food that makes it very feeling to me. And I don't want to, completely alter my food habits because I'm a lover of food. That's not gonna change. So this year is gonna be quite interesting. Other than the fact that I'm turning 30 years old later, uh, I will have to see that, I still look like this, not have an additional chin by 2021. And yeah, maybe the chances of getting abs may not be there anymore. I still don't want to look like a round avocado, and I still want to carry my carry my nieces and nephews in the next few years. So I do want to be stronger, healthier. Yeah, yeah. So guys, thank you for this otherwise long vlog. I'm probably not gonna edit this because I just want to see me this raw. Yeah. So I see you guys next time. Bye.